Alright, so this is the battle I had with the person who started the OU tourney that I was in yesterday. Her Twitter was xSophieGurlx. I didn't know people still do the X insert name X or two X's thing. I didn't know that was still a thing. So that's interesting. So from what I remember this match, this is one of the matches I actually remember a good amount of. I was worrying, of course, about Gliscor. I was definitely worrying about Greninja, and I was worrying about Umbreon, I think. Actually, I don't think I even noticed Umbreon until it came out. I might have forgot about it. I know I always worry about Gliscor because I don't really have any counters except for Gallade's Ice Punch / knockoff. And Greninja, none of my team outspeeds, so when it comes to it, I usually have to rely on Dragonite and the multi-scale and the weakness policy. So that's no fun. So yeah, let's get into that match. Yeah. See that little pause. So the match starts, and she's challenging, blah blah blah. I lead off with Xatu, they lead off with Latios. And they Draco Meteor, and Xatu, the bulk of Xatu, survives a Draco Meteor, which was beyond surprising. There was no way I could have expected that. It's never survived one, so wow. I T-wave it and I go for the light screen, and then they get paralyzed again, so I'm just like, okay, I'll take my chances and I'll go for the Reflect. And I didn't notice what had happened, so like twice in this match, Latios came back unparalyzed, and it turned out she had Heal Bell on Umbreon. I didn't notice at all. So I kept wondering what was going on and why it just wasn't getting hurt. I go for the knockoff the leftovers, of course, because every Umbreon runs that. They go for the Foul Play, which only helps me, because the Justified ability raises attack if you get hit by a Dark move. They switch out into Gliscor. I should have expected that right from the get-go and just gone for the Ice Punch, but I go for the Close Combat, I guess for the safe play? I don't know. I should have gone for the Ice Punch. I don't know why I didn't, or even the knockoff. They go for the actually, you know what? I should have gone for the knockoff, because I don't know why they would have switched out Umbreon on the chance of a knockoff. Maybe they were expecting a close combat. Yeah, okay. They go for Substitute, I break it with the Ice Punch. They go for the Protect, I go for the knockoff, and then I go for the Ice Punch again, just to, I guess, trick them? I don't know, but, I don't know. I just did. So they get Toxic on me, which is fine. I'm not really concerned about it. It's not going to be someone who stays out the entire match, so yeah. They go out into Latios, so I was wondering why it didn't have the paralysis, and then it killed my Gallade. I didn't expect it to actually kill my Gallade. I don't know. I just didn't think it would happen. So I go for the Swords Dance here. They go for the Draco Meteor, and I knew I was going to be fine regardless of what happens. And they were expecting a Pursuit, and I didn't know Pursuit Bisharp was really a thing. And so, yeah. So I went for the Sucker Punch. I should have... No, wait. Yeah, knockoff, never mind. Okay, I was going to say I should have expected that switch. So I go for the knockoff, and I go out fearing the Mach Punch, because I'm pretty sure Balloon outspeeds me, so I wouldn't be able to Sucker Punch it. So I just sent out Xatu for Death Fodder, because it really had no more use. I go out to Dragonite expecting the Rock Tomb, and again, I shouldn't do that when it lowers the speed. So I go for the Dragon Dance, and that's they switch out into Umbreon, that's fine. And I go for the Dragon Claw, which does about 70 damage or 70%. They go for the Protect after Foul Playing, and I thought about Dragon Dancing again, but I felt that might be a bit too greedy, and I knew Foul Play was coming regardless. And now for Pinsir, I knew a Quick Attack was coming, and so I knew it wouldn't kill, so I wasn't really concerned about it. So that's the plus side on that. There's really a downside, except for the almost killed me part. So I go for the Dragon Claw, and go for the Extreme Speed, because I hadn't shown it yet, so I figured it'd be fine. And so yeah, that's that. They go for the bringing Greninja. I think it outspeeds it. Wow. Okay. I think it outspeeds a +1 Dragonite. so I just went for the extreme speed to be safe. And yeah, it does the little ice beam, gets its life orb damage, so I know I couldn't send out Rose Raid because it's guaranteed to kill if it has a life orb with ice beam. Without the life orb, I think it's like still an 86% chance of killing. But yeah, so I go out into Quagsire and I Scald just to finish it off. They go into Latios and gets burned. They go, this was, I don't even know how this ended up happening. This is like a stall battle between Quagsire and Latios. In retrospect, and well, seeing how this went down, and actually during the match too, I realized I wish that Latios didn't get burned, because I could have toxicked it and it would have finished it off so much quicker. But it got burned, and so we ended up playing a stall battle. And I don't even know how that is a thing. And basically, I was just trying to wait until I could figure out a time that I can bring out Bisharp, so I could Sucker Punch. And so this is just me trying to do that. Like, there isn't much to say about this part. I don't have anything else to add to this actually. So yeah. So this part is where this part ends. So that's good. So I can actually talk now. So we recover, both of us. So that wasn't cool. I think I go for one more Scald, and then I switch out to Bisharp, kind of out-predict and get them to go for the Psyshock again. I think that's what happened. Maybe they're trying to get a crit. I don't know. Or they're not 20 specs, they're like leftovers right there, as it just showed. So I wonder why they didn't go for Draco Meter. I'm sure that would have killed Quagsire easily. Maybe there's a chance they might have been expecting Rose Raid to come out. But that's a very minimal chance. So I go on to Bisharp, and I go for the no? Oh, yeah, okay, there we go. So that was still that turn. Okay, now I go for the Sucker Punch. I was expecting a switch, and basically at this point I figured if they go into Greninja, I'm safe. If they go into Breloom, I'm not as safe, but I can still pull it off. Pull off the win. So going to Quagsire to just sack it off so I can safely bring Rose Raid. I didn't want to take any Rock Tomb, Mach Punch. I didn't want to take any damage. So yeah, this is just Quagsire dying to one Bullet Seed, and that was funny to see. I think I just laughed. That's what happened. So I didn't expect it to die in one. Wow, huge pauses. So going to Rose Raid, and they get their Bullet Seed off, and I kind of worried because for some reason I was thinking they had the King's Rock, despite despite me knocking off the Focus Sash earlier, and all of them running Focus Sash, including my own. So I kill a Sludge Bomb, and they go into Greninja. I was expecting the Ice Beam. I was like, okay, I'll bring in Bisharp, and we'll finish this match. But they go for the Hidden Power. Oh, Fire. Okay, so I finally know what it was. I thought it was Psychic. Go for Hidden Power, Fire. Rose Raid survives, and then the match ends. And it's probably the most anticlimactic ending I've had to a match recently. And yeah, so that's that match. Good game. And yeah, that was a fun tourney. That was a good 2 hours. And finally won. Yeah, so I don't really have anything else to add to this actually. So you can follow her, you can follow me, you can like, and you can subscribe, and all that jazz. And I forgot to say to follow the guy in the other video, Renegade Pope. I already just remember what his Twitter name is. I'm remembering this as like right after the recording of that. So okay, so I'm gonna end this. Yeah, so you can like and follow both of us and all that stuff. So thanks for watching, and that's the end of that.